Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
What's up, everybody? It's me, not Sean Capri. It's me, Fee. It is episode 368 of the Xbox Drive. Hello, everybody. Yes, Ryan, I agree. I am so excited to be here. I will say it's a little bit of a, I feel kind of sad because it's going to be our last episode of 2024, but I'm very excited for the new year. But before we do get into the new year, we'll put a pin in that. We're going to start off and say hi to Bowza. Bowza, how's it going?
Look, I'm done working until January 6th. As soon as we're done recording this, I am done podcasting until January something or other. So it's time to play some video games, and I am pumped.
Heck yes, Bowza. And Mitch is playing a video game currently. What are you playing, Mitch?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Neon White. I'm here. I was told I can't be mean today, so I'm going to refrain from being mean and just beat Sean's scores in Neon White. Go on.
You don't need to be a Grinch today, Mitch. It is the holiday
No one's being
episode.
a Grinch. I just got accosted as soon as I joined, but it's fine. PVO, we're good. Don't worry about it.
We'll see. Anyway,
We'll see.
Hi, everybody. It is like I said, it's me, Fee. I've been off. I was off today, guys, and I decided to go to Costco the Friday before Christmas and the Friday before a snowstorm. So here I am. I made it through, and I'm just excited to be here. But before we get into anything, do you want to talk about what we're hyped about?
Ooh.
We can do that.
How about some geek outs?
You want to geek out?
I don't know what I'm geeking out about yet. Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Hold, please. I got a new toy.
What is it?
I got my BioWave Proteus accessibility controller, Xbox official thing. I got it all assembled. I printed some parts for the bottom, but I haven't played it yet because I need to connect both of them. So I got to do some fiddling, but I am pumped. Like, I got all kinds of extra parts. They got cool little things to put in the holes with you don't have connections happening to other pieces.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's cool. You got angled pieces if you want to make angles. You got cubes. You got the side handles. Dude, it's like a Lego set over here. I am pumped.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a Bop It. It looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Bop It. Twist
For
it,
sure.
turn it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like I would break that because I assumed I would just be just twist it and then break it. And I don't want to do that, obviously. So
Yeah, the important bits connect together and they have these locking switches.
done.
The only parts that aren't stuck on are these caps. They're just magnetic, but if they come out, it's not a big deal. I mean, maybe don't stick your finger on the printed circuit board parts, but I'm sure it'd be fine.
That is amazing. I love that. I love that geek out. Mitch, what's your
what's up?
geek out?
The Steam sale happened, so I bought games on Steam so I could play them on my Legion Go, and I made the big mistake of buying Neon White. Just a terrible mistake. It's I've been using my Legion Go a whole lot, sitting there, not working, just trying to get some scores beat. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm geeking about right now is my Legion Go getting full on use now to the point where I killed the battery earlier. I had to charge it.
My.
Come on. So no, it's that's what I'm geeking out about. That's cool. I also got a promotion at work, so that's
Whoa!
cool.
Okay, that's exciting.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
When you
So
get a promotion, we
lots-
clap and say your name.
Yay! So yeah, that's cool too. I like that. But yeah, that's what I'm geeking out about. Neon white is a sickness, fully has said in the chat. It is not. There is no AA or NWA. That's also a band name, or Neon White's Anonymous. Either one. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. But no, I like I said, been playing that and geeking out about that. It's been fun.
Love it.
Well, congratulations.
What about you besides going to Costco on a Friday before Christmas like a crazy person?
Yeah, and I'm gonna geek out about my new tumbler mug. I'm really excited about this, guys. I love it. Like, I have drank more water today than I have in a very long time. I don't know, maybe it's the handle, being able to just like lift it up and then just, I don't know. It's just, found out it was very basic today when I purchased this. Mind you, I was, okay, for context, they only had the red, green, and it was red, green, and white specific ones out. And I'm like, I know that there's a purple one there. I saw one the last time I was here. I wanted to get it. And so me being tall with long arms, I stick my arm way to the back and then I pull one out and it's purple. And I'm like, boom,
Nice.
this is
Fate.
my height came to. Nothing
All
else.
the short people like me are crying, stuck with non-purple.
It's true. I do appreciate the fact that they put the holiday colors in front, but I really just wanted the dark purple.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my Cricut to probably print some designs and stuff on it. So next time you see it, it might be all decked out in some really cool like metallic stickers. So yeah, really basic, and honestly I love it. So who knows? This goes well with a topic that we talked about this week in regards to what our goals were for 2025, and I said be more hydrated.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that. We'll put a pin in that, and might mention it a little bit later on.
I do like how you're talking about drinking more water as I drink this delicious Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
It has water in it. Pretty sure.
It sure does. It's the number one ingredient.
Number one ingredient.
Exactly. I'm hydrated.
I'd be concerned if it was anything else.
Yeah. That would be the scariest thing if no one paid attention to the ingredients, right? Say if a soda comes out and no one even pays attention. They just assume it's water. And then they look and they're like, what? It's like unknown. We've never heard of this thing in the world. And they're like, what the hell is that?
Liquid mercury. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll be good.
I've seen an episode about from 911 about people consuming mercury, and it does not go well for them.
Yeah, that's not going to end well.
Nope. It was quite the party, to say the least. Either way.
Drinking mercury. I bet it is a party. Sean doesn't show up, and we just talk about drinking mercury on the show.
Please do
Within
not
5
do
minutes,
anything
let's
like
go.
that as a heads up.
The
Do
Xbox
not
Drive
do
does
that.
not condone drinking mercury.
Xbox Drive and Carpool Gaming does not condone drinking mercury. Drink Diet Dr. Pepper or water instead.
Enhanced water, if you will.
Enhanced water. This does not have any enhancements because I ran out of enhancements.
Oh no.
That is not that's a big sad. But I
You'll be good.
digress.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But you know what? I hear someone coming.
Housekeeping.
Fantastic.
Time for some housekeeping. Sean's not here, so I guess I'm in charge.
I guess.
We recorded our Game of Our Year episode, aka the GUIs, and that audio version of that will drop on your feeds on Christmas Day, so be on the lookout if you haven't already listened. As mentioned, we'll be taking a break for the holidays. This is the final Xbox Drive of 2024. Big sad. We will be back on January 10th. Does that sound right? That sounds like a Friday. So please be excited.
That is a Friday.
Excellent.
Confirmed.
I can count. Wonderful. I wanted to welcome in our new patrons. Thank you to Hot Gamer Boy Summer for upgrading to the exclusive tier. And you've got a lot of content to catch up on. Let me tell you that, friend. And thank you to Toxic for coming in at the gold member tier. You also have way too much content that you'll never catch up. I dare you.
You can try.
You can try.
You'll fail. We'll still accept you. Don't worry.
We have merch. If you didn't know, you can go to carpoolgaming.com right now. Xenobabe t-shirts are back for one last time through the end of the month. And we have the most adorable thing ever, Santa Bobby, on all kinds of merch, like mugs and hoodies and t-shirts and whatever else we could think of. So make sure you get those. Spread a little holiday cheer with Santa Bobby. And anytime we're live on Twitch, like we are right now, you can gift merch to Twitch chat. And anyone that's watching on Twitch can enter and try to win whatever you're giving away. It's pretty cool. Speaking of gifts, you can gift Patreon memberships. So if you go to patreon.com/carpoolgaming/gift, you can burden your friends with too much content as well. We like to do that. It's
Burden your friends. The gift. Such a gift.
Gift that keeps on giving, right?
Right.
Some of the more recent things you'll find on the Patreon feed would be Fee's Pants episode. And Sunday, we should be getting a Pants episode from Ryan.
Hey.
We also have the Xenoblade 3 community spoiler cast out there. So make sure you check all that out. And I think that is it. Get out of here, housekeeping lady.
Wow.
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 Owen Wilson just shows up in the room out of nowhere.
Wow.
Owen Wilson.
How dare you? He's not acting in anything recently, right?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't know.
Cars 5, Cars 9, whatever. Something like that. Whatever number they're on now. He's got Disney money. He doesn't need anything else. You know what I mean? He's got Cars royalty checks coming in.
Sure.
Owen Wilson doesn't have to do anything. You catch one of those good Disney gigs, you just sit tight, just hang tight, live life, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, he was in like the Bob Ross movie Paint, and then he also was in the latest Ant-Man movie that went over swimmingly in reviews.
That's right. He's in Loki. I forgot. I haven't seen Loki season 2 yet. It's probably on one of those lists of 900 shows I haven't watched yet.
Time to go do it.
I would hope to have time, but yeah, Neon White ain't gonna play itself. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
Legion Go's batteries, it's gonna run itself down.
Yeah, this
right?
thing's gonna get some work in a minute. Oh man. Yeah,
Very
it runs
nice.
perfect on it too. It's so good.
Nice.
Nice.
Speaking of those games we're playing,
You been playing any?
Who, me?
Yes,
Yeah,
you.
you.
Oh yeah, me? Yeah, I guess we'll talk about that. I've been playing Neon White, if I haven't already said that 700 times on the show. But I just been playing that. The game's fun. Go play it. I'll beat your times. The other games I've been playing as well. Skater XL still, because again, it's like before I bought Neon White, this thing was still getting that use, which I appreciate. However, he talked about it last week. Marvel Rivals is awesome. It is so awesome. It is so good that literally Overwatch has had the lowest numbers ever. Like that game, Marvel Rivals is awesome. Didn't expect that to literally take over my entire friend group of playing games. Like they don't care about Apex right now. They don't care about COD. Nothing. Just Marvel Rivals left and right. I've been playing it on Xbox. The only thing I'm a bit bummed out about is no crossplay is there, but not cross progression. That kind of sucks, right?
Unacceptable.
Like it does.
It's
Like
2024, y'all.
I will say it makes crossplay very easy because you create a name and it's just like Buzz and them were able to play with me just fine. However, when they're trying to play competitive, you can't do the crossplay with competitive for console and PC players, which kind of sucks. So I had to I downloaded it on Steam today so I could try to get to their level to where we can play comps. And I went to put in my name and it's like, your name is taken. I'm like, oh yeah, my name is taken because I took it on Xbox. So I had to create a secondary name. And yeah, like that's the only part that I'm a little bummed out about is, and I'm assuming, dude, the game had 20 million players already. Like it's good. A lot of people are playing it. I've seen like all my TikTok and For You and all that has just been wild combos of different things that have happened in that game. The combination of what you can do with like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and Jeff, and like there's just crazy things that people are doing. And I'm just it's crazy to say this, but like COD has unfortunately taken a big nosedive because of cheaters. Like cheaters are extremely rampant right now in Warzone and competitive, which is not very fun. Apex, I'm not saying Apex is bad, but right now they have an event that's just kind of like greedy when it comes to like the event that they got going on right now. They have the Winter Express, which is the same thing they've had for like the last 4 holiday seasons. They haven't really like changed the holiday mode. It's just been the same Winter Express, which again, it's fun, but it's like, yeah, I've been playing this the last 3 years. And they already have a holiday event for Marvel Rivals where you play as Jeff the Shark. And you actually, it's like a Splatoon style mode where you have to like paint the floor and try to take up most of the map. So it's actually like a mix of Splatoon with Marvel Rivals, which is kind of cool. They have some adorable skins. They have some adorable skins. Jeff, Venom, like an ice looking Venom, which is crazy. A Christmas tree Groot. They got, I mean, it's crazy that this game happened and it's like blowing up and everybody's enjoying it. But yeah, like that's what I continuously want to play. Like I'm having fun, trying to get better. I've been playing Winter Soldier mostly, just because FPS, DPS, it's basically Cassidy from Overwatch. Like it's essentially the same character. It's really, really similar. Which I do notice that there's a bunch of characters that are like either very, very similar to Overwatch characters, almost to a T, or like a mix of two, which is cool too. Like I do like I played Star-Lord for a little bit. Star-Lord's awesome. Like there's so many characters that have such cool abilities, and Spider-Man, if there's like a good Spider-Man on the field, that dude's a problem. Like there's a, Doctor Strange. I've been seeing all this stuff that Cap can reflect with his shield, which is like really big game-changing stuff too, because literally ults that are happening, he can just reflect with his shield and do no damage to any of your team. Like there's a lot, and it's cool because it's like all the characters were free from the start. They had a ton of characters from the start, and people are still figuring out the game. It's not like so far people have already figured it out to where like, because that's how I feel, unfortunately, when it comes to like content creation nowadays, like especially with COD, for example. The first 2 days, you already know what the best gun combo is. You already know what is the most OP thing, and everybody and their mother's running it. So it's like, and then it just comes down to gunplay, right? But I like so far in it's been out for like 2 weeks, something like that, maybe I don't know. But I'm still seeing so many combos of different abilities that have me going like, holy crap, that is an insane combo that I'm just not thinking about. And I like the fact that they already have content pumping out for it. Beginning of the year, they're already talking about new heroes that are showing up. And I'm just sitting there like, this is insane that you came out of the gate this strong and you can instantly get into a match. Instantly. If you're done and you hit quick play, match found. It's like the fastest queue system I've ever seen for a game. And obviously it helps the fact that there's a lot of people playing it. But yeah, I'm having a blast in Marvel Rivals. And if anybody has a problem with it, or if anyone wants to try it, it's free to play. Just go download it. Who cares? Like, go try it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And Bowza, I just want to say, if you decide to play Marvel Rivals, I will invite you, because as someone likes to shame me constantly for playing games with other people, someone was playing Marvel Rivals the other day and didn't invite me, even though I was the one who talked about it on the podcast. And I went into his stream, and then I'm like, oh, hi, Mitch. Cool, you're playing Rivals. Doesn't say anything. Proceeds to
Did I have a full party?
Rivals.
Did I have a full party? Because on Sunday, I actually had 6 people playing it, which was the first time I've ever had that happen. So if you were there Sunday, I had a full party. Sorry, I'm popular. My bad.
They're on Saturday.
Oh. You were there on Saturday. I'm checking stats. Go on. Bowser, what have you been playing?
Well, I've been just kind of playing a hodgepodge of whatever. Thanks to Croco Kyle, gave me the shout out to play Unpacking on Game Pass for the easy Chivos. So you're really just like unpacking a bunch of boxes, and then there's like some little secret unlockable things, putting things in the right place and whatnot. So that's been my daily get a Game Pass Chivo game. Been playing a little Fortnite, trying to keep up with dailies in there, just so I can keep the battle pass moving along. But the big thing I started, I think yesterday. That sounds right. I think I bought it yesterday. The new Backtrackers game for this month is called Crypt Custodian.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a top-down Metroidvania. You play as a cat who is sentenced to clean up all the trash outside the palace after having died. Not allowed in the palace yet. We were bad cats, so we're just cleaning up all the riffraff. But it's pretty cool so far, you know? Jumping around, finding new places. Usually one thing that bothers me about Metroidvanias is, like, all of the, like, backtracking, but so far it seems to have enough, like, fast travel points, and you can go to them from anywhere. Like, you don't have to be at a fast travel point to go to another one. And then, like, you can look at the entire map at once, which is nice. So,
Maps.
I'm digging it so far.
Sean would like it.
Maps. Yeah. And good maps. Like, it has, like, your little mini map will be like the little block that shows you, oh, there's an exit to the right and to the top. But, like, if you bring up the full map, it'll show you, like, the actual shapes of the land masses you're on, and you can kind of figure out where things connect and how to get there. So, I'm really digging that. I beat the first 2 bosses, so feeling pretty good about myself. Nice. You're literally smacking all the enemies with a broom. Feels good. Feeling a little witchy.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm digging it. So Backtrackers meet January 4th. So you have time to get this game. I think it's like a 10 to 12 hour type of deal. So if you're interested, snag that up. I think it's on sale on Steam right now. I got it on Xbox because Chivo's. But yeah, grab it, play along, come hang out with us on January 4th.
Do you care about any other Achievos on any other platform at all?
I've done some platinum hunting on PlayStation, but
okay.
Xbox is my home, so that's where I prefer to.
That's right.
Keep all of my achievements.
Crypt Custodian, just a heads up, it is on sale on Steam. It is 20% off. It's currently $15.99 USD. So I'm assuming that's on sale through probably the end of the sale, which is like January something. So it'd buy until January 2nd. So you actually do have time to go get that and play it. I side note, just want to throw this out there. Fee, I want to apologize. You did message me on Saturday. I may or may not have had a spot open, and if I didn't invite you, then I'm a trash friend, and I apologize. And Fee is right. Just want to throw that out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, I was playing Indiana Jones. I forgot to mention that. Indiana Jones is awesome. Indiana Jones is so good. Nice. Everybody should go play that. It is way better than I thought it was going to be. It is open world. There's a lot to do. The game is gorgeous. It plays really well. So go do that. Fully asked, what's wrong with PlayStation? Not a single thing.
Wow.
Not a single thing. So, yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe we'll play some Marvel Rivals after this in the Discord.
There we go.
We
Makes up for it. I mean,
better than last week's fiasco, whatever happened there.
Oh my gosh. The Helldivers incident. You could say quite literally it was hell. It was like...
I wouldn't know because I couldn't play.
Okay, hold on. I gotta point out everything that happened, okay?
Yes, please.
Be here. Here's what happened at the post show. If you guys aren't there, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, what's wrong with you? Get in there. Enjoy our hanging out with us after the show. It's super fun. Anyway, so here's what happened. Fee said, give me a second. I'm going to go make a sandwich. 25 minutes later, she comes back. Number 2, Bowser goes...
Back it up.
No. We're not doing this. It was like minimum 20. Minimum 20.
It wasn't to make a sandwich. It was the fact, and I apologize for the listeners, I may or may not have removed my nose ring in the middle of the podcast without saying anything. And I was concerned that because it's relatively new, I did not want it to seal. So I was like, guys, I have to go deal with this. I'll be right back. And then do you know what happened? Proceeded to not be able to do it myself. And I was in my bathroom trying to figure this out. And then to continue your story.
You said you were going to make a sandwich. You didn't mention your nose ring. We thought you were just like lost making a sandwich.
I literally said this is what I'm doing.
When you came back? You said it when you came back. There's no way.
I said it when I left. I said it. Okay, Mitch.
What did I tell you? No fighting.
I said.
What happened?
I proceeded to accidentally, because fun fact, had an injury on this hand last week, proceeded to take my nose ring out amidst the podcast, which is, if you go look at last week's episode on YouTube, there's a moment where you can see my nose ring falling out of my face. And then, so enjoy that little Easter egg wherever you decide to find it. And then, on top of that, I told you guys the moment it ended because Sean got upset because I said I ripped my nose ring out. He got so concerned. And then I'm like, oh, well, it just disconnected. And he's just like, use different wording the next time. It sounds like you hurt yourself, but you didn't. And I said, yeah. So, and I told you guys before we start Helldivers, I need to deal with this. Give me a second. I'm going to try to put it back in. So I left. I didn't get to have a sandwich. I didn't end up having one until after we played Helldivers, which was a whole other scenario. But continue, Mitch.
So I remember you talking about after the show, your nose ring. I didn't realize you were going to fix it. All you said was, I'm going to make a sandwich. I assumed you went to like go kill the turkey to make the turkey club sandwich. I didn't know where the hell you went.
That's how they roll
in
up
the
there.
Canadian wilderness with my little bow. Just like
100%. That's exactly what happened, right? So then she is like, I can't wait to play Helldivers. Wait, I got an error. Go to the error. She doesn't even have PlayStation Plus anymore, which is totally understandable. Not upset whatsoever. But then like I was just like, you know what? I refuse to let you pay for PlayStation Plus just to play one 45-minute session of Helldivers. We're not doing that. So then, yeah, we ended up not, Bowser's just like waiting for Fee, and she's like, I'm going to bed. And she just left. And then Jan showed up, which was cool. Jan32, shout out to you, Jan, showed up, and he was waiting in my lobby for Helldivers for so damn long because Fee was just gone. Then Fee shows up, she's like, what's going on right now? Why is Jan here? Where's Bowser? So I had to explain everyting to her, and then we played.
Things happened.
Then we played one game of Helldivers and went to bed. Like, it was just like, what is going on? And then the next day I tried Marvel Rivals for the first time, and I'm like, Fee, we should have played this.
Exactly.
This is so much better. I was so bummed.
Yeah, shout out to Jan, because Jan was just living his best life, just hanging out with us, being an absolute, like, awesome person. And here's Mitch and I just completely frustrated with this game. I proceeded to, like, try to summon items that you can bring onto the game. Do you know what? There's no jump in that game, and all of my stuff, for some reason, all of my, like, things hopped, skipped, and jumped onto a cliff that I could not get access to. So
it was on a mountain that was so high she couldn't reach it. She's just staring at all her crap up there like, why? Come back here.
My mech up on the mountain. My gun up on the mountain. My like backpack with my little drone up on the freaking mountain. And I'm just like, Mitch, I'm so angry. Mitch goes and gets a vehicle. We proceed to get into the vehicle. We blow the tires 2 seconds into having this vehicle.
They were already blown. No. They were already blown. I did not blow tires out of the vehicle right away. Stop that.
No, I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying we had like zombies after us.
We blew that car up so fast.
Yeah.
Like we got in the car and there was just so many people around us. Like, well, I guess we're not driving this thing
and
much
then
further.
I finally get an option to summon another mech. The mech comes down, lands on near Mitch, which did not go very well. Mitch was not happy at this point. I get into the mech, and then Mitch and I are yelling at each other. Jan, once again, being a complete and utter delight, was just like, guys, we got this. Mitch and I are screaming. Mitch is like standing there, and he's just like, you best not shoot me. I have like a freaking grenade launcher pointed at him, and I'm just like, Mitch, if you continue with this is what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna, and I shoot.
She started it.
Blows it up. And then
she started it.
So we just started losing our minds. Like overall, it was fun, but it was very stressful, and hence why we all just went to bed after.
Yeah, we literally after one match, we're like, we can't do this anymore for our blood pressure, so we all just left. We're like, I just felt bad. I was like, man, and it was just so unfortunate of like the timing of everything. And then when you came back and you were like, I don't have PlayStation Plus, I'm like, I refuse to let you spend your money that you earned to pay for PlayStation Plus. Yeah, we're not doing this.
We play all we need to do is just play Rivals, because Rivals
Okay.
is a lot of fun. And the
Rivals
more
is
people
fun.
you have on your team that you know, the better.
Oh,
Unless you
sure.
have very strongly opinionated like people with egos. That's a problem. I played with I mean, I didn't play with you yet.
Not yet. I played with 5 other people though, and let's just say there was some hairy moments. Let's just say that.
I played with a few people, and there was 4 of us who knew each other, and we were all in Discord. 2 of us very chill, including myself. I was just living my best life being Jeff. 2 others were just like, I got 15 kills. Oh, I got 17. Oh, and we got tied. And I'm just like, guys, we are on the same team. Can you please just deal with the DPS, because I have died since you guys have started arguing. They're focusing the healers, which is what you should be doing. This is not an argument that we need right now. Please. So yeah, that was it was a lot of fun either way. I haven't played Rivals this week though.
I literally played it just today before we started the podcast. I played like a couple.
Oh, you took a break from Neon White?
I legit did. My Legion Go had to charge.
Fair.
Just
Before
saying. Rivals does work on my Legion Go, I found out though, so I'm about to get some more time on that now.
What
Can't wait.
have you been playing anything else, Bowza?
That's it. What have you been
Oh.
playing other than Marvel Rivals?
Well, guess what? My favorite game, and the one that everyone in this chat loves too, Infinity Nikki. So I've been playing this game this week. It's fantastic. It is a beautiful game. Also, shout out to everyone in the Discord who reacted to all my photos, because you're about to get a bunch more, because I take screenshots up the wazoo. And honestly, it's a stunning game. I'm still having so much fun with it. There's so many different things going on. Also, they just had a recent banner update, so there's new outfits that you can get, including this really cute frog one. And it's like this almost, it's like a raincoat, but it's like see-through, and it has like frogs on it, and it's green. I freaking love it. I need this. And there's also, they have a companion event going on right now where everyone's pets are out. There's like little dogs with bow ties. There's just so much adorable stuff going on. And I'm like, you know what? I am just happy to play this game. You guys have Neon White. I'm going to live in my land of Infinity Nikki where I don't die of motion sickness. It is, it's great for me. I feel like every time I log in, I get to change my outfits and be able to make, because even the photos that I posted in the Discord, none of the outfits were the same. So I constantly am changing my outfit, and I feel as though that I am progressing in the game, and there is still a lot of content to be played. So over my vacation, obviously, I'm going to be doing that. And it's just been very silly and crazy. Fulia in the chat says it's okay, Fee. At least you get to look cute in your game compared to Neon White. Exactly.
Yes.
I get
This
to
is
look
true.
adorable. I get to look Anne of Green Gables up the wazoo. That's a fantastic outfit that I have going on right now. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like the overall vibes is very cozy. It's really fun. It feels very creative. And it's just the way that they've integrated the mechanics into the game doesn't seem very like cheesy. It feels like it's supposed to be like it's a part of that particular magic system. So I really appreciate it. And I look forward to, after playing Marvel Rivals tonight and yelling at Mitch, I'm going to hop into Infinity Nikki where I can calm down, because that is my safe space. When I have to, yeah, it's been a crazy month. So I appreciate Infinity Nikki.
I saw somewhere on the internet, I don't remember who it was, someone mentioning Infinity Nikki in comparison to Super Mario Odyssey. And at first, I kind of died a little bit in the inside.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait a minute. It's like, there's a story, 3D platforming, you're collecting stars/moons to progress, and playing dress up. Like, it's literally the same game.
Yeah.
It's
so
wild. Wild.
It's so good. It's
So,
still, like, honestly, if we had done the GUIs like this weekend, that would have been on the top of my list. Like, this is completely rearranged what I thought my game of the year was. And I'm happy to say that it's a free-to-play game that even if you didn't spend any money on it, you can have you can have a blast of a time. I personally have spent money, but that's because I got the battle pass, and then I got the essentially you get like gems every day, so I can use it towards like the actual banner outfits. But I don't like outside of that realm, like there's other options for you. You can spend bling, which is the currency in the game, to go. There's a vending machine in front of a building that you can use, so you can get outfits that way. There's so many different options, so there's no real like overall pressure, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
I mean, however, the current outfit I have for Momo, which is the tiger outfit, which seems very weird that I have a cat who is dressed up like another type of cat, but
he's also adorable.
He's
catception.
It's Bowser. It sparkles. The outfit sparkles. It is like I
couldn't tell that from the pictures.
No, he just sparkles on the darker orange side. For context, it's a little shawl with like a hood, and his ears move around a lot more in that particular outfit, and it just sparkles, and it is very good in cutscenes. It is just absolutely adorable, and he's so sassy. And there was two options from the battle pass. There was a Greek kind of like themed one, or a Roman like mythology outfit, or there was that. And I'm like, you know what? I keep on getting drawn to this like tiger outfit that's very like Las Vegas magician's assistant outfit.
Oh, yeah.
And it is so good. I love this outfit so much. I want to put it as my background. I was thinking about changing my entire Discord photo, which I've never done, and just make it him just being really like sassy.
I approve this.
It's so good. It's just, guys, you need to go check it out. But yeah, that's the game that I've been predominantly playing. The Pokemon TCG game recently had an update as well. They introduced a tropical pack, so I've been playing that this week. Mind you, I feel like I'm as obviously I'm getting older. Whenever I decide to play that, instead of playing it on my phone without my glasses on, I pull out my 12.9 inch iPad.
That's the oldest thing you've ever said ever. It's like, instead of getting glasses, I'm gonna get the largest screen that can play this and just put it in. Are you like this with it?
No, okay, so I can definitely have it a lot farther away. It's just if I take my glasses off and I want to be able to play Pokemon TCG, which is usually like kind of like my tradition now before I like go to sleep, is I'll pull out my iPad and just like wind down and just play Pokemon TCG. I don't actually play the TCG part. I just play the opening packs to see what cool things I get, and then that's it.
That's the best part.
Exactly.
Can you buy packs in that game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's bad.
But I don't.
That's feeding an addiction. That's real bad.
So I have like the monthly thing, so I can get 4 packs a day. So I just open up my 4 packs and then I close it. Or if I have any.
So it's pack open simulator basically.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. But it's
satisfying. Like you get to use your finger and tear the top of the pack.
It's like an advent calendar, Mitch. It's like a little advent calendar.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with the real things like way back in the day, so it's fine. I'm not judging.
Oh, same. I was a huge fan of it for a very long time. But yeah, I've been playing those 2 games, and then last night decided to try something different. There is a game that recently came out that everyone, like, I've seen a few streamers play it, and I wanted to check it out, which was The Cabin Factory. And so this game is essentially you work at a company that creates cabins, and you have to inspect each cabin. If it like anything moves in the cabin, anything in the cabin moves, you then have to say, no, this is faulty, and you send it on its merry way. And then if you go in and then maybe let's say nothing's moving, you're good. You press a button and then you send it and everything's fine. Guys, this is in first person. So I thought this was going to be I very much like Phasmophobia. It's a slower game. I was a goofball, and in the introduction, you are a character in an elevator. You start off in an elevator. It's very realistic. You're looking around and you can see your character in the mirror. The camera's very sensitive. And so what did I do at 2:00 in the morning? I whipped the camera around really fast, like super fast.
She took her mouse and just went, how sick can I get? Let's find out. That's exactly what she did. And then she threw up violently at her desk. Like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Okay, I didn't get actually physically ill, but I was not feeling good whatsoever. And then I decide, like, I go into the first cabin and nothing's moving. There's a creepy, like, photo of a woman on the wall. And I go in, I see a guy sitting at a table. Nothing's moving so far. I go upstairs and you just see, like, there's stairs going up and it's an open kind of concept. And there's a kid sitting with his legs out and his head dipped and you don't see his face. And he's just sitting there like this. And so I go, you know what? This is it. I'm not playing this. I don't want to be scared and sick. And for that reason, I turned off the game. And I'm like, maybe I need to refund this. But I really want to play it. So I'm going to keep it. It was only $3.50. So I'm going to keep this game and play it when other people decide to join in. Like Locklith and Sean and everybody. So when you guys get sick in Neon White, we're going to inspect cabins, everybody.
This kind of like gives me Exit 8 vibes.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Which everybody knows I'm so great at.
Yeah, Mitch is a pro.
Well, there you go.
I'm
Also,
so bad at Exit. I'm so bad.
For the people who understand, it is very cabin in the woods. If you don't know, then you don't know. And if you know, you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell you so that you're not going to know. Sorry.
Google it.
Yeah.
Google it.
Do that.
But yeah, that's the extent of what I've been playing this week because I've just been addicted to Infinity Nikki. And whenever I got free time, I played Infinity Nikki.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Well, how about we hop into the carpool, bring some of our community questions in.
Because there ain't no news.
There is no news.
There's like
Everything's
nothing.
dead. Like nothing
You know, the
happened.
only thing, there's only one piece of news that I didn't put in here because I'm terrible. I don't do anything for the show except for show up and talk. The one thing, what else do I do? Wait,
Sound effects.
That's true. I guess I'm a soundboard. You're right.
Wow.
Anyways, I saw the other day they have a Legion Go because CES is happening here soon. Okay.
Yes.
They are obviously talking about some of the new tech that's happening, which they already leaked a new Legion Go that's an OLED that they're going to have like some newer upgraded version of it. What they also announced is at the press conference for Lenovo, 2 people are going to be there. Some dude from Valve, which leads us to believe that they're actually going to put SteamOS on the Legion Go as an option. So they're going to give people an option because right now it runs full Windows. But if you don't care about full Windows, if you just care about Steam, run SteamOS, it runs better, all that stuff. But then some executive from Microsoft is also going to be there. So like there's also some rumors that were happening out there of like some OS that's going to happen where Xbox is going to integrate like Game Bar or like the Xbox Guide and all those things into non-Xbox games. So who knows what could be happening here soon, but there's a lot of rumors of stuff, which is cool. But yeah, I saw that rumor of like an Xbox executive, a Valve executive going to be at the Lenovo press conference talking about the Legion Go. So
Well, everything's an
knows?
Xbox, Mitch.
that it is true. It is an Xbox.
Yes.
I have not tried any cloud streaming yet, but I will say on the Legion Go software, there actually is a tab specific for cloud streaming. So you can just do that if you want. But that's the only news that I saw. Otherwise, it's not confirmed or anything. So who knows?
Cool.
Maybe we'll definitely find out by the time break happens. Maybe by the time we come back and actually record a show, maybe there'll be some more news about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Sounds like it. Interesting.
Yep. Lockless says chili sounds delicious.
I heard Green Jeans
I
are just
agree.
having their own
I see. I
thing
caught
going
it now.
on right
Okay.
now. Like
I see that.
I don't know what's happening there. Lockless in 7 different places. I think she's in Discord watching the
is.
show, probably playing Neon White.
They have a watch party in the Discord right now.
Well, there you go.
Again, where everybody else should be if you're listening. God,
Yeah. Get over there.
Be there.
You can make fun of us and stuff. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's great. be respectful.
Be
Don't be a
respectful.
weirdo. Don't be a weirdo.
Because
Only I can be disrespectful to Fee. We have in a court.
Okay.
He looks
TPR writes in question for the show. Now this part is like strike through. Says Gears, Forza, and Halo are the Three Stooges. That one's all struck out. Then the actual question: which Xbox franchises are each of the Three Stooges and why?
So
I'm old, but I don't know if I'm old enough to answer like which Stooge.
Okay, so here's what I'll say. I want to apologize right now because Bowser earlier said, "Hey guys, we need some questions for the Xbox Drive. It could be, whatever questions you got." And then I reiterated, "Yeah, about anything." So I goofed, and these questions are about to get real weird, but we're going to have some fun today. Curly, Larry, and Mo are the Three Stooges. I know that because I'm old. See the grays? They're there. Could I tell you what Xbox franchises are each?
Candy Crush is one of them.
Candy Crush is Curly because that's just a goofball. I don't know. Larry is Halo because that's Master Chief. He's the leader of everything. And Mo, I have no idea. Fable. Let's just go with that.
Or
Ooh,
Viva
There's your
Pinata.
answers. Viva Pinata.
There
There
you
you go. There's
go.
your answer.
Yeah.
That's your
Alright.
answers.
we crowdsourced that one.
Yeah, we did.
You ask us nonsense questions, we give you nonsense answers. That's what you're here for.
I just want to make sure I got the names of those people right. Curly. Yeah, I did. And then Shemp was one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
you're good.
It's only a show from the 1920s. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Next up, Tim Paullin says, what game did you play the most on Xbox in 2024 that wasn't Apex, Fortnite, or COD? Sorry in advance, Mitch.
Oh, God. I'll have to look. I don't even know.
You got to bring up your Xbox game.
I
review.
am, because that is my top three. Like, I wish I was lying to you. That is absolutely my top three.
Oh,
yeah, we're
no.
going to bring up an Xbox recap. We'll find out.
Fee, how about you on Xbox Cloud Gaming? What'd you play the most?
That's a very good question. Here's the thing. It's either gonna be, I think there's three off the top of my head. Either Dune Spice Wars, because I played quite a bit of that for a hot minute. Also, Manor Lords, because for 2 weeks I was obsessed with that game. Like, I played that constantly. Maybe Loop Hero. I played, I think, 30 hours of Loop Hero this year. And I already have a save on Steam. I just wanted to see what it was like on cloud. So I ended up testing that out. And honestly, I know it's not huge, like it's not a very graphic heavy game, but still I loved it. So also Frontiers, Space Frontiers, I think. I'm trying to remember the name. I literally should remember the games that I've played. But apparently I've played more than I thought. Here I am, not remembering the games I've played. Lightyear Frontier. I played quite a few hours of that as well. So I don't know off the top of my head. I apologize. But I played a lot of hours on those games. Finger guns. I tried. What? Mitch.
Just call it out. Yeah, call it out for the audio listeners so they know. You're doing finger
Exactly.
guns.
It's the same
That
thing
makes
if I
sense.
had to do like talk to text. I would say finger guns.
You're right. I
Yeah.
apologize. Bowser, what about you?
Well, this is funny because my Xbox year in review, first of all, Fortnite #1. That's not really a surprise if you play it a little bit every day. It's bound to happen. But Xbox tells me my #2 game is Microsoft Minesweeper
Woo!
because I left it open on my PC.
It's a
Game of
good
the
game.
year.
Gooey.
It is a good game. I was doing the play a PC game every day, and that was the
Right.
game I used. But apparently I just left it running. So, whoopsie.
Did you still get
but then-
points for it though? Like it count towards your thing every day?
Yeah, I was getting points. I'd go on
Okay,
and
then
play a
you're good.
match every day.
There you go.
But then number 3 was Final Fantasy 14.
Nice.
Because when they announced that it was coming to Xbox, and then when it did a release, I started a new character and played through the entire thing on my Xbox, which is a lot. So
Nice.
Definitely a lot.
I got some hours into that thing. So what do you think, Mitch? Did you figure it out?
I did. So I just want to put out something. I played 1,000 hours of Xbox. 509 hours were Apex. I just want to point that out. So number 1 was Apex. Number 2 was COD at 300 hours. Number 3 was Fortnite. Number 4, Elden Ring. So I played a bunch of Elden Ring.
Okay.
And Hogwarts. That was the other game. Those are the 2 games that I played the most of.
Sick.
Because it's long single player games. So yeah, that's my answer. Although, like, literally, if I look at the 1,000 hours that I played between Fortnite, Call of Duty, and Apex, 850 hours were spent on those games of my 1,000 hours. So,
Mitch, can you also ask your dog in the background what their top game of 2024 was on Xbox?
yeah, let me go ask them. BRB.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Let's see. Next up, we got Croco Kyle. Since Mitch said anything, once again, let's blame Mitch. If you could invite any 2 guests on for a podcast, one related to video gaming in some way and one not, who would they be and what would you want to talk about? Whoa. We got any ideas at all?
Video game related, 1 non-video game, and 1 video game related.
Yeah.
Video
think
game
it's-
related, I want Vince Ampella here, which is the head guy at Respawn, because I need to ask him for Titanfall 3. I just need to talk to him.
Perfect.
Sure.
Hi, I love you so much. I love your games. You've made great content. Can you please make Titanfall 3? It'll just be me crying as a grown man to another grown man to just make 1 video game so I could die a happy man. You know what I mean? So that would be that. Who would I want as a non-person or a non-video game person? I was just going to say another. Who?
No, for me, the non-video game one is easier.
Really? Okay. So while
Yeah.
I think of that, who's your non-video game one?
Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Dolly Parton's come to hang out, buddy.
Hell.
There's no one else alive. And like this has got to be in person.
Oh, in
Oh, so they can't
person.
be dead.
Okay.
Oh, in person.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Pray to God they're not dead and you bring them here.
Yes.
Dick. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
It doesn't say dead or alive. If you want to get the Ouija board out and summon a dead person, go nuts.
She's played too much Phasmophobia. She's like, I could do this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think for my gaming one, I would like to sit down with Sarah Bond.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not a bad
Especially,
pick.
actually, I'd like to like not do a podcast, do all off the record talks, like give
Yeah.
her some truth serum and be like, tell me what's really going on. What are these boys doing to you over there? I need to know. Who do I got to take care of?
I think my non-gaming person would be Mr. Beast. I would just ask him, please fix my YouTube. It sucks. How do I get a million view video? Talk to me, please. Yeah. Yeah. Or I would have Owen Wilson on the show so you can do this live.
Wow.
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 One of the two.
What do you think, Fee?
See, that's really tough. There's because I could go with like a goofy answer for each, or do I go with like the realistic one?
Both.
Both? Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why can't I not think of anything off the top of my head? This is for some reason it's just like my brain's just like shh.
Surprised you didn't say like Todd Howard to get some Fallout in here. Talk about Fallout with Todd Howard.
I mean, I'd probably start yelling. I don't know.
Oh no! Start yelling at our guests.
Don't yell at him. He's small.
He's a wee little guy. Don't put him next to anyone over 5'2" ever again. Poor little guy.
Man.
Short King, Todd Howard.
That's it. I want Todd Howard and Locklith in the same room.
I was gonna joke and say my non-gaming person would be Locklith, but she's gaming person. I just want Locklith on the show.
I'm gonna say my gaming person, Locklith.
There you go.
She has an Xbox.
She does have an Xbox.
I do not have an Xbox. Locklith does. So yeah, either Locklith or you know what? I would love to get like, because you know what? As I've talked about previously, I'm really like, I enjoy watching content creators who do different things. So probably someone like Iron Mouse, because she does some really great content.
Yeah.
Also VTubing is something that I've always been interested in, so getting that kind of side. Also obviously would have to be, for people who know, it'd have to be Worm Iron Mouse, because Worm Iron Mouse is one of the best Iron Mouse. It's one of her it's one of her skins. And then my non-gaming person, who would I want to invite? Okay, the reason why I said dead or like specifically, do they have to be alive or not? Because I think it would be very interesting to bring someone from like history to have a conversation about video games.
Show them Neon White. Yeah.
I wouldn't show them
Show
because
him
I think it'd be
throwing up playing Neon White.
Yeah. Look at these games.
Because I think it'd be very interesting to have a conversation with like someone like Agatha Christie or Sherlock Holmes, like not specifically Sherlock Holmes, but like Sir Arthur Doyle, who made these particular characters and now they're video game characters. So I would love to see like their reaction to it. Like, hello, Agatha Christie, did you know that your characters are now a part of a video game? And then she'd be like, excuse me? And then be able to have a conversation about that. I think that'd be pretty sick. But
she'd go, where are my royalties? Wait, hold on a minute. Somebody use my IP to make content? Where's my royalties? I gotta get a lawyer on the phone.
I love the fact that you're throwing out a bunch of like verbiage that they probably do not have any like, connection
No, it'd be
with.
better if they knew. It'd be better if they knew. They're like, we had royalties back in the day. Did you?
I mean, yeah, no, I think it'd be very interesting to have those conversations. So you know what? I was like, if I had to go gaming related, why not a video game character?
Wow.
I mean, go for it.
Yeah, why
Infinite Nikki.
No, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Literally Momo.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the fact that I've completely unhinged this question. I'm so sorry.
It was unhinged to begin with. It's fine. Like,
I just want to. It's a full dinner party with video game characters, people who are alive, people who are dead, and then just Locklith and me. And then, of course, you guys. It would be a crazy episode.
I also feel really bad because I just Google searched Todd Howard height. And there's a picture. There's a picture of Troy Baker next to Todd Howard on a Reddit post. And it just says, is Todd Howard this small or is Troy Baker actually this tall? I'm so sorry, Todd Howard. I completely disrespected you. It said Todd Howard's 5'5".
I don't know if I'd ever be able to stand beside Todd Howard.
Yes.
Well, it says Troy Baker's like 6'2", so it'd be that picture from the Game Awards of them standing next to each other. You can't
homework.
Oh no! I'm gonna put a picture of me next to Todd Howard.
Okay, what's the next question before
What's the next question? Let's get out of this question, please.
Great question, by the way.
Here for a while.
Awesome question. Awesome question. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Croco Kyle. Next up, Yawn32. We had the cranberry sauce debate. Now it's time for Christmas food question.
Lovely.
What are some of your favorite holiday food staples? What are we eating for Christmas, fam?
Guys, I love stuffing. It is a problem. If I see stuffing...
Someone clip that.
look forward to Sean listening to this episode. No, but stuffing is the best.
I'm so happy right now. Keep going.
No, I personally very much like stuffing. I have a family recipe that my grandmother used to make. I personally haven't made it in forever, but like it's a staple for me. Just like stuffing, just fantastic. I also would have to probably say, you know what? Yeah, I would have to say that. Yeah, if I had to select one thing, stuffing for sure. Is there seafood in your stuffing fee? No. So I know that there is a type where on the East Coast of the US, it's very popular to put oysters in your stuffing. I am not one of those people, Jan, but I like the question. No, the ones that I usually have like celery. Obviously you get bread and you cut it up and then you leave it out overnight, so then it gets a little bit crusty, and then you make the actual stuffing itself. I will not I won't say I don't like the idea of oysters in stuffing until I try it, because I've never tried it before. I think that's a very like Boston, like on the seaboard kind of, just not something I've tried before. And
I can tell you right now, I'm not having it.
Well,
I can tell you what to do with your oysters.
Straight up's like, I've never tried it, never gonna, judging it immediately. No, thank you.
Do not love oysters.
Also,
Fair.
I would have like, for cooking wise, and it's not going to be apple crisp. Funny enough, it would probably be. They're called chocolate crinkle cookies, so they're a chocolate cookie with like a powdered sugar on top of it. Those are my favorite cookies to make, and I usually associate them with obviously the holidays. So I will be making those this weekend. I just looked outside my window and I can't see anything past my window because it's just snow. That's great. I digress. So yes, I would have to say stuffing and chocolate crinkle cookies. How about you, Mitch?
I was gonna say, what I went to at first was like, when I think Christmas, it's like whatever, everybody's like turkey for Thanksgiving and then ham for Christmas, right? Like that's kind of like, you don't do, some people do both and whatever.
Sure.
But when I think of Christmas, I think of Christmas cookies. Like I think of like all the cookies that you make, particularly in my house. I make chocolate covered turtles, which are like pecans with caramel and chocolate on top. That's what I make. And yeah, those things are the reason why I'm fat as I am. So yeah, like they're so good. And like I said, I don't really think of like traditional like dinner stuff, really. I just think of Christmas cookies. And like my daughter Kayla has already been going nuts, like making tons. Like she loves to bake, and she's just like, can I make Christmas cookies? And like no one's saying no to her. We're just like, of course you can. So yeah, that's my thing, is probably the Christmas cookies. And again, like dinner's cool, not crapping on dinner. Stuffing's awesome. With oysters, probably not. Just saying, but stuffing's great. I usually have ham and mashed potatoes and like, that type of stuff, and that's cool. But Christmas cookies, man, they hit different.
One year for Christmas, instead of getting people presents, I made like large tins of Christmas cookies, and it ended up being, what is it? There were Oreo truffles that were dipped in chocolate that I made. Then I made candy cane sugar cookies, as well as little snowmen that were made out of like, I think coconut balls and marshmallows, and that was kind of crazy. And I also made the chocolate crinkle cookies. And then there was I hate thinking about this. There was a recipe that I found, and it was supposed to take like 36 hours from start to finish to make these cookies, because you have to put them in the fridge, you have to let them set, you have to do a bunch of work to get them. They were, and I don't say this lightly, some of the most disgusting cookies I've ever made in my life, and I had to throw out all of them. I was so mad.
You waited 36 hours to eat trash.
I waited 36 hours.
Oh my gosh, that
I
sucks.
was so mad. They were like these cream cheese cookies. Like they were like essentially a cheesecake cookie, and I don't know what happened. No, you do not leave them out on your counter. It was like, there was a lot of like setting and stuff like that where you put them in the fridge.
Fermentation.
Fermentation.
Lachlan, is there gold in those cookies?
They were expensive, tasted terrible, and took too long to make.
That's all.
Learn that
do it.
recipe.
But yeah, I would definitely I'd do that again. And then the next year we came with gifts and people are like, "So where are my cookies?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, we didn't want gifts. We just wanted cookies." And I'm
You
like,
done goofed.
"Oh, well, there we go. Good to know."
I mean, it's probably cheaper than gifts. You know what I mean? It just takes longer to make.
No,
That's
it
what-
is expensive, my friend. It
Oh,
can be
never mind then.
expensive.
Whoops.
Yeah, because we made like large containers. They were like this, and it was just full of like baked goods and snacks and treats and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you, Bazza?
We have a family tradition that started like when my brother joined the army.
Okay.
Because like when you first join, you don't get to come home, but he did make it home for Christmas, and Mom was like,
cool.
"What do you want for dinner?" And he was like, "I want lasagna." So now lasagna is our Christmas Eve dinner.
We have lasagna that's gonna be made sometime next week too. I'm just saying. I'm not upset with that at all.
Nice.
Lasagna's awesome.
Yep. So Green Jeans is going to be making lasagna on Christmas Eve. We'll do
Nice.
the whole ham thing on Christmas Day. But yeah, it's the cookies, right?
Yeah.
He makes a mean orange drop cookie. Let me tell you that right now.
Nice.
I've been asking for him all year, but he makes me wait till Christmas.
I remember people like didn't even know me, but knew my chocolate turtles when I brought them to work one year. And I remember like every time I would come in, they're like, "You're bringing turtles, right?" I'm like, it's June. Could you not talk about Christmas cookies now? That'd be great. But yeah, no, like those cookies, man. Somebody makes it. That's what I'm saying. Like you make good cookies. That's what Kayla did. She made cookies for her friends for Christmas. And the problem is if you're good at making cookies, you done goofed. Because now it's
everybody wants 'em.
expected. Right. But if you suck at making cookies, that was a cheap gift. Here you go. There you go. Here's some cookies. Are they all right? So, yeah. Jan 32, lasagna is our Christmas day. I don't know what's...
Nice.
it's weird because it's like... I've done like pork loins for Christmas instead. Because it's like, if you already have Thanksgiving turkey and ham, like say you got that weird person that doesn't like turkey, and they're like, "Oh, I have ham." So like you do both on Thanksgiving, and it's like, do you want to do ham again on Christmas? So sometimes you gotta mix it up. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
It's Christmas cookies though. Come on.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of ham, but yeah, originally like my family used to do chicken instead of turkeys because my family was full of people who just did not like turkey. So we just had chicken instead. On a random side note, do you guys do anything for like New Year's when it comes to meals, or is it just whatever?
Alcohol. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Blackout drunk.
yeah. What's New Year's? No, no, not really. Like I'm just
No?
snacks mostly. We just hang out, usually watch movies, and
It is
once you
like-
hit a certain age, you don't go out and party and do all that. You
No.
just sit down at home and
Yeah.
watch whatever's
But
on TV.
It's a tradition to have pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be doing that. Pork, sauerkraut, mashed potatoes, all that good stuff.
Nice. Yeah,
Something about good luck. I don't know. I don't even know where that comes from, but it's a thing.
There you go. I usually go get Chinese food at a specific Chinese food place because we've done it for like the past 2 or 3 years. And they always give like these really beautiful calendars away for free for New Year's. And we're just like, okay. So then we just go there either on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And then that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry.
Yep. Same.
All right. So Jan also has a supplementary question.
Oh.
I associate Halo with Christmas after receiving the original Xbox and Halo 1 as a Christmas present.
Nice.
Getting to play throughout that campaign during winter break from school. Do any other Xbox IP bring out the same feeling for you all?
I have a Bethesda specific one, and that's Fallout 3. Because I ended up playing Fallout 3 on an Xbox during one of my Christmas breaks. And I just constantly associate that with Christmas. Is that, or I'd probably have to say Ace Attorney, because one year I got an Ace Attorney game for like around the Christmas holiday, and so I just connect those two. Also, Nancy Drew, because that's something I got as a kid. So we would just play. It would just be my sister and I, like, having to, like, fight over the computer as we played this point and click adventure and tried to figure out what was happening.
Nice. Mitch, do you have any Xbox Christmas memories?
Xbox specific, not really, because anytime I got an Xbox, it was all just not Christmas time. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing I can think of, like, because we hadn't talked about this the other day about like Christmas games. I think it's Dead Rising 4, I think, takes place legitimately during Christmas. And there's just like Christmas stuff all over the mall, and you can dress up as like a nutcracker. And like, I don't know, I actually have like a Dead Rising 4 Christmas ornament that I got for pre-ordering the game. It's like a zombie hand that's like on an ornament. Again, one of those weird things I got. But I think like that's just the one thing I would think of, because like otherwise, like most other Xbox franchises, IP, stuff like that, like not really a lot. Because also too, I was like, when I was, growing up and I had Christmas break, Xbox wasn't even like a thing. It was more like Sega Genesis stuff. I remember playing a lot of Sonic and stuff like that on Christmas breaks and stuff like that. But no, anytime I think Christmas and Xbox, for me, it's Dead Rising 4, because it literally takes place during Christmas. And it's just a stupid fun game. So those Dead Rising games are always goofy and over the top and fun. So, and it takes place, like I said, at Christmas time.
Nice.
What about you?
I don't have the long history with Xbox, and I certainly didn't have one growing up, so I don't have those memories. But I think the closest I have would be Halo Infinite. It came out in December, and I think like I played through the campaign solo, and then like over winter break, I teamed up with my friend. We played a bunch of online matches, and then this like a year ago, last winter break, we like ran through co-op on the campaign, and he was like helping me find all the skulls and stuff, trying to like get my collections up. So like that's the one I associate with holiday break, playing with my buddy Joel.
There you go.
And he's the one that talked me into Xbox in the first place, so kind of fits.
Good man.
Yep.
Also, Halo Infinite's campaign, good. Not great, not incredible, but not bad either. If anybody crapped on that, stop. It's a good campaign.
Yeah.
It's really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Right now, it's funny because like December, Indiana Jones came out. I'm having fun with that.
Yep.
Like, I just think like I'm trying to think of like I said, the Christmas stuff. You know what else was fun too during Christmas? Grand Theft Auto Online, because they made snow happen everywhere, and then they had snowballs you can throw, and they usually had like free costumes of like something Christmas attire. So that's also another fun game to play during Christmas time.
You know what? I have one more to add. Coral Island. I played that all Christmas holiday last year, and mostly because I was still getting over COVID from I had got it early in December last year, and I ended up just playing Coral Island, and then on my iPad I just had like cop cams, just very silly cop cam videos, and I watched hours of that while I played Coral Island. So I just have Coral Island on, and it's really cutesy, and then you just hear like someone just driving away when they were told to pull over. Yeah, that was my Christmas holiday of 2023. Yep, that's it.
Nice. Good stuff.
Very good, Jan. Very good. All right, next up, the Goobla King says, "Good morning, Fee and Carpool Gaming." Mitch, I guess we're out. Long-time listener, first-time writer. I don't believe that. With the busyness of the season, I didn't have time to come up with a question. Between wrapping presents and baking cookies, there's only just so much brain power to go around. You get what I mean, Mitch. Dang, shots fired.
The hell did I do to him?
I had ChatGPT come up with a question. Thanks. If every Xbox controller had a unique personality, what would be the personality of the original Xbox controller, and what kind of music would it listen to?
It would be very cranky because it is very old. And it would just constantly talk about how it's like joysticks are like just like not working like they used to. The buttons may be difficult to press, and it is listening to literally, you could take the entire soundtrack from Fallout 4, and that's the music that it's listening to.
Dang.
Because it is living its old old life with just some really great music and jams. So that's what I think the first controller's personality would be like and what they listen to.
See, here's my theory. I laugh because she's literally thinking like the old controller that's 20 plus years old.
Yes.
And what it would be at now. I'm trying to think of what the personality of the controller would have been when it came out.
Yeah.
She's thinking of current old controller personality. I'm thinking like when it came out, what kind of personality did it have? It definitely needed to go on a diet because that damn controller was this big. So I'm just saying, when you're a child, the controller's a little big, so I needed to go on a little diet. That controller was enormous.
Yeah.
Like that original controller. I like how it's like a novelty, you know, when that like the remake came out and it's like, of course, enormous. And it's like, yeah, this is funny. Like, no, it's not. It's painful. It's way too big for its own good. I remember black and white were controller buttons that were like way up here for just the worst reasons. Like, God, that old controller sucked. And then that S controller came out, you know, it was on its diet. It had a little facelift. That controller S was it. That was actually a really good controller. I like that controller a lot. The only music I think it listened to was everything that was playing on a Tony Hawk soundtrack or EA soundtrack from the 2000s. So I listened to like Good Charlotte and like Blink-182. That's what I thought. And that's only because that's what I listened to in the 2000s. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking it listened to. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go, it's like a former college football player.
The good old days.
After they got out, yeah, like put on some pounds, but could still do some damage if you let them, right?
All right. I like it.
All right. And it listens to all 80s hair bands. That's it.
I'll flip my desk. That's awesome.
Either
That's
that
so awesome.
or divorced dad music.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a minute. Before I Google search something and come up on a list, what is divorced dad music?
It's, oh my gosh.
I'm going to Spotify. Give me a moment. I'm going to look this up. We'll see what happens. In the search, I'm just going to put in divorced dad music.
You're going to find some.
Your wife's going to look at your search history and be like, excuse me, sir?
Yeah, exactly. It's all 2000s like metal. That's all it is. It's songs I like.
I know it's going to be all the songs I listen to on a regular basis.
No. Oh no, I like that song and that song and that song.
Today
How
I
do you
learned I'm
not
a
know
divorced
this
dad.
is a thing?
Oh, I'm so sad right now. Please don't look this up.
Yeah, it includes like
oh my God,
Creed,
I saw
Nickelback.
them in
Oh,
concert.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Finger 11, Lifehouse.
Nickelback.
Like, yeah.
Chad Kroger and Josie Scott singing Hero from the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. I'm shutting this off. I'm done. I'm upset
Three
now.
Doors Down. Our
That
Lady
I'm so
Peace.
sad right now.
Oh,
Hinder.
man.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought you guys knew.
You're hurting me.
I'm
I didn't know
sorry,
I was
guys.
a divorced dad.
I'm a divorced dad.
Okay, I'm going I'm gonna go into the podcast title after this, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna be "We found out." half
We
of the
love
podcast
divorced
are-
dad music.
We love
Oh
divorced dad
no.
music. Sorry, guys. You.
My whole night is
You
ruined.
see what you did, Goobla King?
Yeah, you
See
done
what you
goofed,
caused.
man. You just
I
crapped
mean-
all over me in the question, and then I
think
found out I like
Divorced
divorced
Rock
dad
is
music.
great. I didn't know that you guys didn't know that this was a thing.
Damn it. My whole night is ruined. I'm gonna question everything.
Boom.
Oh my, fantastic.
Perfect.
All right, last question. Quaggy comes in, leading us into, I don't know, topic of the week if we
Yeah,
have
sure,
one.
why not?
Yeah, whatever. We'll just make this it. It is I, the Quaggy, king of the Xenobabes. What will you be playing over holiday break? Fee, what are you gonna play?
Yeah, well, guess what, guys? Since I made the thumbnail, I put the games I want to play. Except except for Neon White. I put that in there for you guys because I know
Thank
that's
you.
the game
Appreciate
that you
you.
guys wanted to play. So I was just like, you know what? I'm being generous. I may as well put Neon White there for all of you. So yeah, I have quite a few that I want to play over the next few weeks that I have off. So some of the ones that I've been putting on pause. So there is Chinatown Detective Agency, which is a point and click detective game that I've talked about previously, and I love that game. I got very early into the game, but I want to be able to actually finish it. So that's one that's currently on there. I also want to play Indiana Jones, which is one that I have not played yet, even though I gave Mitch flack for not playing that. But he didn't know that I didn't play it yet. So here we are. I'm just admitting to it while I'm talking about the games I want to play. Phoenix Springs, as well as Duck Detective. So some of the games that I talked about are relatively on the shorter side. So they're like 4 to 6 hours. So that's really not that bad. Indiana Jones is probably going to be the longest one out of the ones that I'm interested in. However, I know there's going to be a lot of multiplayer as well, since a lot of my friends are currently off work as well. So we'll probably play some Fortnite, Marvel Rivals. I know this coming week, probably playing Phasmophobia, which I forgot that I have played this week, but we'll talk about that the next time because there's a whole holiday event, which is kind of crazy. You have to go find Krampus, which if you don't know, you know, which
That's
is kind
cool.
it is terrifying because you just hear like jingle bells and you're just like, instead of hearing like a ghost like crying, it's just like this kind of like evil maniacal sound, and then like jingle bells as it's walking down the hallway, and you're just like, I'm dead. This is it.
I'm
for
gonna
me.
die.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think there's just like, it's a lot, like what I want to do is really focus on, other than Infinity Nikki, more indie games that I just haven't been able to finish, and games that I've been wanting to check out, but because of timing. So I'll be playing a lot of those types of games. How about you, Bowza?
Well, in addition to continuing with Crypt Custodian for the backtrackers, I also need to make some headway in Indiana Jones. You know, I'm a few hours in, but I got a lot still to do in that one, so hopefully I can just make some time to sit down and do it.
Guys, are we going to be talking about Indiana Jones? Like, is that going to be our theme when we come back? It's just like,
sure are.
new year, new indie. And we just play, like, we just talked about Indiana Jones. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I think I want to reinstall Immortals Phoenix Rising because the second DLC I never finished. So
Okay.
then I'll get back into that. Maybe I'll play a little bit of the main game too, just because it's fun. I really enjoyed that one. I don't know. I'll probably keep working on my Death Stranding save on Xbox because why wouldn't I? I love that game and there's Chivos to get, so let's do it. And apparently I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals.
You will be.
So
Does she have it downloaded?
Playing with me.
Probably not.
Mitch, maybe, but me.
yeah, definitely Fee.
Yes.
Mitch is popular. He already has friends to play with, so.
It's
Sorry
true.
guys.
Wow.
My bad.
Mitch, what are you going to play over the break?
Indiana Jones. That's probably my number one game. I got through the Vatican, which is like the first apparently major section of the game. So I got past that. I am, like I said, having a ton of fun with it. I don't know if I want to just blast through the game and then go back for all the extra stuff after. That's the one thing that I did read up, and like, even if you beat the game, you can go back and redo all the side stuff.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to do it like in each of the sections. Like, you absolutely can go back to whatever section you want, play those side missions after the fact. So once I found that out, I'm like, okay, do I actually spend? There's always a weird thing, right? It's like, if you do all the side mission stuff, you can upgrade your character better to where the game could be easier for you down the road, or you just mainline the game and then go back and do it later. I'm trying to do a good mix of both. There was still some side missions I definitely could have done that I was just like, all right, I'm done with this area. Like, I just want to see what else is, like, just kind of progress with the story. So I'll be playing more of that. Randomly here and there playing Neon White. I'm just trying to play that some more. What I really hope to do over the holiday break, and this is going to require some planning, I really want to do a carpool host only game of Lockdown. That's what I really want to do.
Okay.
I would love to get what I ended up doing is for the people that were interested, which were Seth, Julia, and Locklith, I actually gifted them Lockdown Protocol because it was on sale, and I don't want an excuse for them not to play. Sean, you didn't get one. You told me you didn't want to play the game. I was going to gift it to you. You said you weren't going to play it. You didn't get it. Sorry about it. But I really want to like try to schedule something where just Carpool hosts. And I really want to do like a video of it. I really like, I just think that's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Especially with all the different, right. With all the different personalities we have of Carpool.
I guess I did play a little bit of that in last week. I played with Amanda earlier
which
this
by
week.
the way, Amanda, I literally had to message Bowser privately. And I'm like, if Amanda plays Lockdown this way, I don't know if I can play with her. Do you know what she was doing, Fee?
No, I wasn't there.
She was ignoring every task, finding cassette players,
Yes.
just hitting play on them.
That's
And I want to put outside.
No, and turning it full blast.
Yes.
Full blast. No,
Oh, man.
why are you
Yes.
saying
It was
yes?
great for
Stop
me
it.
when-
You
it was great
stop
when
it.
Yes.
I was the dissident, and I just walked into the room and went pew pew while she was standing still.
Dude,
Amanda, that
she
is the
was
way that you
ignoring
Yes.
any employee task to just play music, which by the way, I want to point out, anytime I walk into a room and music's playing, I take that cassette out and I throw that damn thing in the other room. I don't want to hear it. It's so distracting. And you can't hear
Mitch.
people scream
Oh,
in
you
the other
gotta turn
room.
the car radio down when you're driving too.
No, I don't do that. But I'm saying like in a game where like prox chat is so necessary, I don't want to hear some stupid music playing in the other room. So yeah, but dude, she was just playing cassettes and just like standing there.
Yes, absolutely.
And again, like she said, if you're the dissident, easy pick.
pickings.
She's not even looking at you. She's looking at the radio the whole time. He's like,
There, Mitch,
just
if you played Lethal Company with me when I played with mods, you would have hated it.
Probably.
Mostly because there's a boombox in that game, but you can get a mod where you can just play your own music. And so there is a very, very funny clip of me playing this game, and we're on a planet that's very hostile, and I have a jukebox, and I'm just playing Jungkook's like 7 days a week, like 7 song, and I'm just dancing and like singing along, blasting this, just going like this, just like jamming out with this boombox. And my friend Frank just proceeds to say, Fee, you need to stop talking. And then I'm just like, I just start singing the song, and then it's just like few minutes later, and then it's just this massive dog coming in and then ripping, and I'm just, all you hear is, I'm sorry, Frank, and I get ripped apart. And so it's so good. I love that clip so much. I watch it every so often, and it just makes me giggle. But
you should share it in the Discord. I would just play divorced dad music. Apparently, that's all I would do. I would just walk around playing Kryptonite by Three Doors Down.
There was Mitch. There is a mod for the boombox, and it's called Divorced Dad music.
Of course it is.
And
That's how she knew.
I knew that. I knew beforehand, dude.
I feel so old.
I'm sorry, Mitch. But yeah, I that was, yeah. Oh man, Lethal Company is great. I wish you guys liked Lethal Company.
I want to point out something. I didn't dislike it. The only time I ever played it was with you. I own it. I never played it any other way.
Then we should.
I
we
had
should play
plans
with
of doing
mods.
it.
Well, let's
I
do that. Let's do a bunch of community stuff. How about
Yeah,
that?
there's like I said, that's the
love
thing. Is
community
I would
games.
love to do community games, and like I said, I thought a carpool host only lobby would be really fun.
Done.
And that would
Do
be
it.
content, and that would be great. So I'm super down to try
All
to do
about
that. So
content.
it absolutely is. But yeah, the number one thing is just trying to figure out a time for everybody, because I want Fulia there, and you know she's on some other planet with time zone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So just trying to figure
It's like
out plans.
summer over there or something. It's ridiculous.
It's like sunny and warm.
Yeah.
What is it, Arizona? Like, get out of here with that. No, like I said, I'm just very that's what I want to do on the holiday break, is figure out a time where we can do that and have some fun without Sean, because he doesn't want to play a game where you have to lie to your friends.
My brain just
What?
broke a little bit, mostly just because, like, for a split second, I just thought about the fact that, like, are there Australian Christmas movies where they just talk about Christmas in the summer?
Fulia, let us know. Are there like
Next time
are
on
there
the Xbox Drive?
is there Baywatch movies like we're on the beach? And they just have Santa hats on.
Just watch Bluey. Okay.
I guess.
Works for me.
Oh my goodness.
I do like how she had to like shop for holiday sweaters. She was here in the States and she shopped for like sweaters she can't wear for like 6 months.
Yes. It'd be like that, you know?
Damn, that sucks. It's okay. Last year, I felt bad. Last year, I bought some Christmas sweaters that were clearance at GameStop. They were some Star Wars ones. And of course, the best time to buy anything for the holidays is clearance for the next holiday. You know what I mean? Christmas decorations, Halloween candy, all that. Let's just say the problem is I put on the Christmas sweater that I bought. And let's just say I might need to wear it next Christmas when I move it away. I put it on and I was like, no one's seeing this. I took it off so quickly. No, you can't wear Christmas sweaters here. Yeah, that sucks. Like, do you have Christmas tank tops? Like, what do you guys have there? Like, I don't know. What do you guys wear? They have Christmas shorts. No one else has Christmas shorts anywhere else. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, we're gonna have fun with lockdown whenever that happens.
Yes.
Can't
We
wait.
had a late submission for a question. Green Jane says, how many games will you complete next year?
Great question. None, because I have a really bad
0.
I'm really
Jesus
bad at completing
Christ.
games, guys. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I just don't want it to end. So if I just don't finish it, it's not gonna end.
I mean, I get that.
No, I'd probably say 10. I'm gonna say 10. That's my goal. I know that's really bad, but I'm being realistic.
All right.
You want me to be realistic?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah?
Okay,
5.
sweet.
You think you'll get
Not
5?
even trying to mess around with you. 5. Why? Because I play a lot of games that don't end. Like I play a lot of games that just
True.
keep going. So there's no real end to it. So again, I'm thinking of like story-based games. 5. Yeah, I'll say 5. Just say 48, Bowser. Go ahead, do it now. Like you're
I was going to say 55.
Yeah, of course you
Okay.
are.
I'm sitting at 53 right now for this year.
Good
So-
Lord. I don't think I've played 53 games total. Like 53 different titles all year.
That does not shock me, Mitch.
No, it doesn't. It shouldn't. The guy had to ask a question today that said, don't include Apex COD or Fortnite. Not a shock to anybody.
That Mitch was speechless. He had nothing to say.
Yeah, not a lot.
All right. Did we do it?
I
I think we did.
we
Did
did
we do
it.
the thing? All
To
right.
the point where I had no snow at the beginning of this podcast, and now I am completely snowed in. So
Oh,
here we are.
geez.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will take photos.
Thank you. I love it.
welcome.
My snow all melted already. It's,
Oh,
it's
no.
bull crap. So,
What snow?
yeah. It's kind of like sand, but colder.
Oh, got it. Nice comms. Awesome. Good job.
All right, then I would like to take a moment and thank everyone who supports us over at patreon.com/Carpool Gaming, especially our ultimate producers. First up, Jonathan Brown, aka Yaby. You can find him at linktree/pme.jib. He has a new album dropping in January, so be on the lookout. Cwagmire, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes, and TechMike, who says whether you are Kevesi or Agnian, you are a Xenobabe at heart. Our platinum producers, Smokin Joe, Solo, The Captain, and Tim Paullin, and our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Yon32, Ligerwoods 330, OldMrFrump, Patrice Mallette, Peje EP, Shane Erickson, TheDonRob, the Jiggy Collector, and Toxic. Fee,
Woo!
where can people find you on the internet?
People can find me here. People can also find me over on another channel called Point in Progress, where this past week we live reacted to the Indie Game Awards, which, by the way, shout out to
nice.
everyone over at 61 Indie. Was absolutely phenomenally done. and shout out indies, and it was a lot of fun. Also kind of crazy to think that I was actually one of the judges, so that was a lot of fun. Thumbs up. If you didn't know, you know now. And I am going to be doing some content over there in the new year, including another game of the year. I'm doing a game of the year video over there, so go and check me out over there. And also you can find me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Zeranix, where I'm going to be playing things like Infinity Nikki and other games that I need to catch up on. And yeah, that's where you can find me on the internet currently.
Mitch, power your dreams. Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me everywhere, YouTube, Twitch, and also just the website, mitchpower1116.com. On Christmas Day, I have my best of 2024 video that's going out, which is 4.5 hours of 4K goodness. So you guys can watch me have all sorts of fun playing mostly 2 different games, but there's variety in there a little bit. But yeah, everywhere on the internet, mitchpower1116 and mitchpower1116.com.
All right. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Bowser13. But most importantly, find me hanging out in the Discord playing community games. So get your butt in there and get ready to play some games. And with that, thank you for spending 2024 with us. And we will see you all in January. Bye.
Peace out. Bye.
Peace. Gotta